And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Texas facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So on the floor for Texas, Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And Fox gets it to go. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And he sinks the second.
And while the Longhorns don't have any college titles in men's basketball, they have yet to even make it to the final game of the tournament. You get the feeling it's just a matter of time.
Doubled by Fox. Here's Doherty. They grab their own miss. Ford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch. Well, the Longhorns have won a lot of conference titles over the years. Their conference isn't known as a basketball power, though. The school loves their athletics, and they are intent on having a strong basketball team.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention.
And it's Villanova with the ball. Fox, he's in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. And it's Moore in at the center, filling out the middle. And the 3 off target from Fox.
Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And for Texas, Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Hudson. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward position. Ellis wide open. Good on the triple. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Bryant passes to Miller. Dishes to Freak. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Moore, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 05, they have...
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Fox, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward. And for Texas, they've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Dort. And it's Ford in at the 4. Out of bounds, Texas takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Texas trails by 6. Ellis outside. To the middle. Here's Edwards. No good with the layup.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Longhorns passing it around, and the foul called on Freak. Villanova making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Thornton. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Texas trails by 6. Now Ellis. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ellis has got 5 now.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Fox. The shot is off. Now Texas takes it the other way. With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years. Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
Miller outside. And Moore kicks to Miller. Here's Fox. Misses the 3. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
Fox in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 spot.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Turner dishes to Ellis. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Rush. Here's Turner. Miller grabs the miss. Villanova leading by 4. He feeds it to Freak. Here's Ilgauskas. That's good.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Ilgauskas has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And the Longhorns making a change here. Doherty's checked in. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second half. Ford. They shoot again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Villanova leading by 4.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level. Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And Ilgauskas kicks to Freak. Miller outside. Ilgauskas, the pass to Bryant. He hits Freak, top of the key. Three-pointer. Doherty grabs the board.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Ellis outside. Pass to Doherty. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Kevin Miller taking 2 shots.
And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Nine seconds left to play here in the second half. Edwards passes to Ellis. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Villanova picking up the win. Probably